Hi, it's Andy Phillips here, and the last time I left you, we actually had gone into Google Mail. We've got a Google account now because of that. We'd had a look at the document side, and I was just going to go through something very quickly on the calendar. So it's a very short video, but a very vital one all the same. So if we go to calendar, and it's going to say set up your calendar, and I've got my password in there, so we just sign into that. Because it's the first time we've actually gone into this, it says it wants to learn a little bit more about us. And it says, before we're using Google Calendar, we need to learn a bit more about you. Please enter the additional information below. Well, that's my first name, that's my last name. I'm in the United Kingdom, I'm on there, so we'll continue on that. And it goes straight into the Google Calendar. Now with Google Calendar, again, you've got these are my calendars, and you can actually set up different ones in there. You can put in holidays, you can go to different dates and things like that. But the really good thing about this is that when you have a certain events that you want to do within your internet marketing strategy for that niche, like for instance, if you want to do a broadcast mail, you want to send out newsletters, you want to do, there's an event going on and you want to report on it. It's like for instance, I've got one of my niches as beekeeping, and there's different events in the calendar, or the beekeeping calendar throughout the year, and I can have reminders in this. So if I'm actually doing some work within my niche, I can go into my calendar and I can find out what events are actually coming up, so I can start reporting them out within newsletters. Because although you want to write newsletters in advance if you possibly can with as much information, there are certain things you're going to put in newsletters which are time specific. So you want to find out when the next event is going to be, or what events are going to be happening this month. And a really good way of doing that is doing a little newsletter with the events that are coming up this month. And when they've actually gone, finding out some reports and then just doing your own little reports on them. Because it keeps you up to date, it keeps you known within the industry, which is the whole point of it. Within any niche, if you can start becoming an expert within your industry, people listen to what you say in your newsletters. If they listen to what you say in your newsletters, they're more likely to click through on any recommendations on websites and things like that. So if you've got sort of 10, 15, 20 different websites up within a niche, if your overall blog, your umbrella newsletter, or the blog that you're using actually starts citing some of these different websites, then people are more likely to click through them, and then more likely to purchase the products on there, or click through on the adverts, and or just do anything that actually monetizes that product. So that's really all I wanted to say with Google calendars, the sort of things you can do, but it's really worth doing within your niche. So whatever your niche is, as I say, we're going to do a different email, a different Google Mail, a different account for each of the niches, breaking them down. And all you really want now is, and this is what you could do with one of these, is have a master one which lists literally every password, all the different niches that you're into, what the different email addresses in. As long as you don't lose that one, you're fine. So you can actually send that email and that password to yourself, keep it in a drawer, whatever you need to do, just look after it. This is Andy Phillips. Until the next video, see you soon.